18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Ready. Down. Bronco 80. Ready. Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Check it out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive. And that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
He'll go again with Hall. He'll push forward for about a yard. Savion Jones on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Cleveland.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd, they need 8.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. The throw here is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, But then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 16-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Browns. That is second TD catch of the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down into the play, back by the quarterback. Let's see.
Automatic first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a first carry for their running back. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. 3rd and long. To throw is Nix. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Browns offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Red. 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Give up the middle with Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and 10.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Ready? Cougar 19.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Browns getting their punting team out there. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Blown back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And run them down up beyond the 30. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to keep it himself. And Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
That's another Broncos.
Throwing now from the gun to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big-time play for the Broncos. A gain of 48.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it at the 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Over handoff, here comes Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Patriots in the AFC East. And this is the quarterback of the Dolphins. He connects on a 19-yard touchdown pass. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green? The Jets, they're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And here is the running back. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Jets would go on to a 12-point victory. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams hosting the LA Chargers.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. The Broncos offense ready for their first possession of this second half. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Start on the ground, and this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. They will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 32 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Broncos.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front. And we can see the results.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Second down. Mix. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Nix. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The Browns offense and Bruce Hall getting set for this next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Ready, check. Let's go now. Back to 60.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Savion Jones on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Another run here with Paul. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's 3rd and 4.
60 by 6, 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
16-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Deputy! Liking 18!
On the give, it's Hall. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and 7.
Go! Bronco 80! Ready, right?
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing. Nix. The pressure. Too much. And he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the fourth.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard.
Get it.
Again, here's Hall. And he will score! Breece Hall, touchdown Cleveland. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Oh, Nick sack. A loss of 9 yards.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Working out of the gun.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Back to throw is Nix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sack. A loss of 7 yards.
To throw is Nix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's fourth down.
Here we go.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Nix going to throw for it. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Play clock down to 0. That is not
Delay of
the
game.
way to start a drive.
Still first down.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll
Delay of
cost
game.
them 5.
Offense. Still first down.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off
Delay of game.
on top.
Offense. Still first down.
the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again.
Alert! Alert! Let's go! 60 by 6, 60 by...
They'll run. This is Hall. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
He's brought down at his own 4-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 3rd down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.